Hey, what's up, guys? I am back with another edition of um movies. I don't really have a good title right now for this little segment that I'm going to be doing every week. So, if you have a title, please feel free to leave me a comment. Tell me a good title. Um, I've been fighting a little bit of a sore throat, coffee, naggy thing, so if I don't sound quite like myself, that's probably why. But at any rate, so today's movie is going to be the Marvel action film Thor. I watched this movie primarily to get ready for the Avengers movie, which I believe comes out April 25th. I am so going to see that the weekend it comes out, and so making a video as soon as I get back from it. But anyway, so Thor. So the things that I enjoyed about it, I thought. So everybody's seen the previews. The basic premises is, the Almighty Thor. So the basis of the movie is the Almighty Thor has been kicked out of, I guess, their planet or whatever, and he has to rediscover himself in a way. I don't want to give away too much of it. I'm sorry if I do. And he has to get back home and take care of things that are going on at home. So I thought visually, as far as the switch between Thor's home planet and Earth, was really, really good. I really enjoyed the separate worlds and separate planets, and they even try to give you some history on that. I've never been a comic book reader, so I don't know if that's something. And I never watched Thor back in the day either. So I don't know if that's something relates to the show or the comic book. I'm not even sure if Thor was a comic book, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, I really enjoyed the visualization of the separate planet and the switch between, there'd be some stuff going on Earth and some stuff going on Thor's home planet or in that general world. So I really enjoyed the visualization of that. I thought it was really good. It was nice to see, that element of switching back and forth of, hey, this is what's going on Earth, this is what's going on in Thorland. I can't think of the planet's name right now. Um, I enjoyed the overall journey because, like I said, Thor has to kind of do some rethinking and some refining of his ways. And the ways he does things and presents things. I kind of enjoyed that journey of Thor trying to figure out exactly what he could improve about himself or in his overall uh, image, I guess, if you will. I was very happy to see there's in the movie he has some warrior friends that apparently go with him on all his conquests, and I was very happy to see that they had a woman in that. That made me very happy. Although part of the con, and that is there's one scene in the movie where this big giant like thing is destroying a particular town on Earth, and he kind of tries to come and saves her. So even though yes, she can be a warrior, but yet every now and then she's gonna need a man to come and save her. So that was a good uh, that's definitely was a con for me. So even though I enjoyed the journey of Thor rediscovering himself, I had a problem with the reason he gets paired up with this scientist woman, and so this woman is trying to recreate him, if you will, and give him a. She influences him, I guess. Recreates not a good word. Influence him, and so I had a problem with that because it's like it gives that message that no matter how mad the man is or how messed up he is or what's going on, or if he gets with the right woman, the woman can reform him. The standard, the woman's the caretaker of everybody role. I had a problem with that. Um, I there's some. family conflict, and that plays all through the movie. That's actually one of the center themes is the family conflict. However, I kind of found that to be kind of almost to be expected because this was a movie about gods and their families and goddesses. So in a way, it was like, couldn't you think of something else to made the main conflict besides the family dilemma? Because I feel like it's a theme that we have heard about through in school when it comes to gods and goddesses. Um, anyway, next page. I always have to make notes. Um, some of the relationships I feel like are missed out on. Like, they definitely really talk about the relationship of Thor and his brother to his father, but really not giving a lot on the mother. There's also, with the woman scientist, there's also a intern and another gentleman that was apparently friends with the woman scientist's father. Um, it would have been nice to have, not spend a lot of time, but maybe just, have like a little 3 minute seg, if you were, where they gave a little bit more detail on her and her father and what's, why she's so obsessed with this finding another planet and scientist type thing. I would have liked a little bit more background because it's like, bam, this is what she does. It just would have been nice. It's like we got some background on Thor and his history, but it was like, as far as the Earth drilling people, we really didn't get a lot of background, and I felt like that was something that I know the movie's called Thor and we're focusing on Thor, but in a way, it's like, okay, he's on Earth and he's around these people. Couldn't we, build up a little bit more interpersonality than what was? I just felt like that was lacking overall. The other thing that was kind of was a theme in the movie was when Thor gets sent to Earth, he doesn't have his powers, so he has to regain his powers, and so of course the great old government comes in and takes over the area where he lost his powers, trying to figure out what in the Fraggle Rock is going on. And I felt again like that was a theme that we've seen in a lot of movies, or that we are too used to seeing. So I felt like that was something that, again, it was kind of like, oh, really? Saw that one coming. Um, so overall, I ended up giving this movie a C minus. Yeah, that's pretty low, C minus. Just because, it was a decent little movie. It was an okay movie. It was a good little movie. Um, but if I would have went to the theaters and played full price, I think I would have been disappointed with the cons I gave. Um, but watch it. Get ready for the Avengers. um, and this is a good segue. Next week, when we come to a movie, we'll be doing another Marvel's action flick that prepares you for the Avengers even more, and that is Captain America. So next week we will be reviewing Captain America, but for this week, Thor gets a C minus, and I explained those reasons to you. Please leave your comments on if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, about other movies that you'd like for me to review. And like this video, subscribe to it. I don't do a lot. I mean, this is probably my thing right now. Pass the video on to your friends and your families. But for now, until next week, this is WWE Man 86 signing off. Be yourself, because there's no one else like it.